Happy Friday! Just unloaded here in Savannah, plywood company over here. Plywood delivered the veneer I had here. Oh, I need a mount for that. Let's go find a mount. Better. Okay. So these mounts have these little clips on the end as a fail-safe, but it's really held on by a magnet. See, it wants to push back on that. You got to get it the right way. Clouds are looking awfully grumpy today morning. We'll see, maybe we'll get some rain or snow. It's a warmer over here. I think it was plus 15 today morning. So a little warmer. Throw you guys up on the mirror. Headed over to Vernon now. Getting winter tires put on. Let's see. These are my winter tires from last year. Some of them are looking pretty bald. It's still at 4 millimeters, so we're still legal. At 3 millimeters would be illegal. Legal or not, I wouldn't want to drive through a winter snowstorm with 4 millimeters on my tires. That would suck. I would be chaining up for sure. So my rule for winter tires is before Halloween. I want winter tires before Halloween. Because often we have snow by the first, mid-October we start getting snow. I do like to wait till right before the snow hits. That way you have the best tires possible for the first snowfall. Only my rookie year did I make that mistake. Heading over to Vernon, testing a new brand of winter tires. If they're garbage, the boss says let them know, and we'll switch back to these. Alrighty. This is where I slept last night in this pullout, the right-hand side. Kamloops, 42 kilometers away. Right along the railroad tracks. I heard a couple of trains rumble by last night before I fell asleep. fun little climb over here. Got a car catching up with us. A little on the zoomy side. We got railroads on both sides of the road here. Fuel tanker right there. I was going to sleep up here. I pulled in there and stopped, had supper, and then tried to get on my phone on Wi-Fi, and the Wi-Fi was so slow. I'm like, never mind. I was going to sleep with a viewpoint, but nope. I'm going down the hill where there's some Wi-Fi. So it's 7:44 in the morning. It's still kind of dark outside. I'm hoping the cameras pick up more light. They usually do. They pick up more light than there actually is. So for you guys, it might look a little brighter. It's pretty dark out here. Definitely still all lights on. Although headlights aren't making a difference on the road anymore. I mean, it's best to have lights on all the time. Tires. Yeah, yesterday we got 2 new steer tires on the A train, the first trailer. The bridge, I got 2 tires there. I had 1 tire at 3/32 and 1 tire at 4/32. So right at the legal line. And then on the pup, I had 2 tires. 1 tire at 4/32, 1 at 5/32. So I wanted those changed, and we could do that at the Summit shop, Summit in Salmo. But the winter tires, the boss already bought. How many tires? 80 tires are sitting there for us, so we've all got to loop in there and get our tires there because he's already pre-purchased them with a deal, I guess. Honestly, the grass and the sagebrush here looks greener than I expected. Usually it's just completely gold, but there's quite a bit of green in there. With the weather lately we've had a bit of rain, so kind of nice to see everything a little bit greener. I mean, it's all gold, but not as gold as it could be. Underneath the gold, there's fresh grass growing. Just in time for winter. It'll be nice to have fresh grass growing underneath and then have snow over top of it. I think we're definitely through our driest part of the year, getting back into rainy season. Although our rainy season is in June. It's usually our wettest month of the year. But we're gonna start getting snow. We'll see if the scale's open today. Gotta pull in and do a brake check. No lights. That's illegal in Canada. For exactly that reason. You see two cars side by side, you know that there's two cars side by side at dusk and dawn. When we were in the US for vacation, it's like, I'm going to pass. Well, no, is that shadow in the background a car or is that part of the road? And honestly, it was 50-50. Sometimes it was a car and sometimes it was just a different texture in the road. If you see 2 points of light, you know, that's a car. I will not pass right now. Turn your lights on for your own safety. If you value your own life and your passengers' lives, just turn your headlights on. It makes you more visible and highly reduces the chance of getting hit, especially dusk and dawn, even midday. I'll often see the car behind the car with no lights on first. In the US, it's like 50-50 now. Half the people are using lights. Maybe more than half are using lights, but there still are enough not using lights. When I'm hauling a loaded Super B, I don't feel safe passing. Like, it takes long enough for me to pass, but I actually don't know if that road is clear. My friend always just goes, I don't need lights, I can see the road just fine. It's like, it's not about you, man. It's not about you seeing the road. I guess it is about you, but it's not about you seeing the road. It's about other people seeing you. Super B going that way and the empty Super B going this way. I think a phone call could resolve that. Look at those clouds. It's crazy out here. I don't think we'll get a sunrise today. Creek Ranch. Got a wide load coming down. Doesn't look super wide, but wide enough to have a pilot car? Really? Doesn't look like it's wide enough to need a pilot car. The car behind me decided to wait to pass till the wide load went by. Probably smart thinking. Although it wasn't all that wide. Oversized too, and I feel like he's exactly the same width and he doesn't even have his beacon lights on. I don't get it. There's our buddy Brian. Ha! He had one less lift on the trailer than I did. And he has Dupker trailers, while I have Load King trailers, and I have aluminum rims, wheels, while he has steel wheels. So bet you those steel wheels versus aluminum is the difference. Prepare to stop. Could be just construction, I think. 7:55 in the morning. Flashing lights up ahead. They may still be putting signing up. Yeah, I think they're putting signing up for the other direction. All right, hammer down. Buddy, slow down. Get by him. Like, I'm going to try to get by him before the road passing lane ends, but we're not going to get there. Maybe I could have. He's being polite. being super polite. I could have. But you never know. Some people merge in early. Don't really know until now. Next time we would have a passing lane. I know it's like, okay, this guy's going to give me a room. Now you know what kind of person he is. It'd be best if he was on the radio. When that happens to me, I get on the radio and go, "Hey, hammer down. I'll let you by." So you guys say this mine on the right hand side used to be an open pit mine back in the day, and now it's an underground mine. Passing lane in 2 kilometers. Is that after we get onto Highway 5? Right now we're on Trans-Canada Highway 1 and on Highway 97. So Trans-Canada Highway 1 eastbound, Highway 97 southbound. And we're about to pull onto a third highway, Highway number 5, Yellowhead Highway number 5. Which would be northbound. So we're going north, east, and south at the same time. Magic. Oh, it's actually passing lane before the turnoff. Okay. Cars behind us go first. See how this guy does with this hill climb. Let at least one car by. The other car's sleeping on the job. They're catching up now, but they were sleeping. I start signaling now, just so the silly car behind us knows I'm about to merge over. Give it some room and then merge over. That's how you pass a truck. Signal so that the people don't cut in your right hand side. Stay in the left hand side a little bit and then pull in. That way you're not in the danger zone if something were to go wrong. Big rig's not going to plow into the back of you. So that was Highway 5 above us. Southbound, it goes down to Merritt, to the Coquihalla Highway, all the way down to Hope. Northbound, it's on the other side of Kamloops. It heads north all the way to Trans-Canada Highway 16, Yellowhead Highway 16. So Highway 5 is quite a busy trucking highway. This is a brake check / scale. the scale is open southbound or westbound or northbound, depending on which highway you're taking. Open spot for me somewhere? There's 2 spots over down here. Okay. And scale is open. So here it says left lane transponder signals green. So I'm empty, and it always seems to me like I have to be in this lane as well, but I'm not sure. Let me know if you guys are empty. Do you guys take the left lane, or do you guys stay in the right lane for this scale? And why are we crawling at 3 miles an hour? In Canada, you go over the scale at 6 miles an hour. Except that there are enough American drivers that we do it at 3 miles an hour. A lot of the times. Hammer down. Just wait for the light to change. If it goes to stop or park, bring your papers. Randomly, they can just do it to you. I was like, huh? What am I pulling? Nope, just checking. They don't need a reason to pull you in. Unlike police officers, they can just inspect whoever whenever they want. Oh yeah, 80. We'll do 90 already. Okay, 80. There we go, 80. Just set cruise control, because or else I'll going too fast. Welcome to Kamloops. Trans-Canada Highway number 1. Eastbound. Highway 97. Southbound. Highway Yellowhead, Highway number 5. Northbound. So 3 highways in 1. There's a spot in the US where you're actually on 4 highways at once. Only one spot in the US I found where you can be on 4 highways at the same time. And no, I'm not going to switch back to the right lane. When there's 3 lanes and you're going through a city, usually I pick the center lane, but that's not even really the reason I'm picking the center lane here. the right lane ends. If it's this slow in a big city, I'll take the right lane. If it's busy rush hour, I'll always take the center lane because all the people merging on and merging off. Not always. If I'm empty and quick, I'll take the left lane. In places that we're allowed. Lots of places you're not allowed in the left lane. Slow Super B pulling up the hill. Tarp load. I didn't get a tarp load this week. Kind of nice. I'm sure it'll change next week. And it's cold enough now that I don't have an excuse to refuse tarping. So when it was hitting 35 Celsius and you have to deal with these heavy, heavy tarps in the hot sun, I just said no. I'd rather not tarp. Thank you very much. I'm not going to pass out on top of a trailer. We'll save heat exhaustion for ground level. Thank you very much.
Back up so I can tell that other truck up behind you there.
$13 degrees Celsius here. A little bit cooler here than in Savannah. Another car with no lights on. Don't see that often. Now 2 of them in a row. Highway 5 exits right over here. So now we're on Trans-Canada Highway number 1 eastbound and on Highway 97 southbound. That camper truck doesn't have any lights on either. 3 of them. I wish the police would actually go after them and ticket them. He is loaded. Let this car by first. I thought he was an empty Super B ahead of us, but loaded Super B. Just going to be slow on the get-go. Oh, come on, guys. Light's been green for a while. Let's go. Steel bar. Usually goes the other direction, coming up from Calgary or Edmonton. Make sure I don't merge in front of him until I make sure this light doesn't turn red on me. I don't need to merge in front of him and then slam in the brakes. Like we're going to do over here. But we got lots of warning. Another Super B loaded with round bar. 2 of them in a row. Well, that was Kamloops. Looks like Canpar has decided to speed up. I got cruise control on, man. I guess I'll dip in behind him. And then just follow his speed until we actually hit the 100-kilometer sign. It's right there. Better do 100 though. dusty look in here. Maybe a car drove down a gravel road. That's what I'm guessing. Okay, good. You're going to be doing 100. Okay, I can set cruise control now. We'll be good. Looks like we're going to do well over 100. Okay. That makes me happy. If you're pulling away from me, you're good. Feel a sneeze coming. I think I got the microphone far enough away not to blow your ears out, and I don't have to edit it out, because I never find them anyway, so. When Jess is in the truck, sometimes I just point at the camera, and she knows right down the timestamp. I want to edit that out. But when I'm driving solo, I can't really do that. Probably frowned upon writing notes on a piece of paper while driving. That might be considered distracting. Clouds look less angry over this way, they just look gray. Not angry like in Savannah. Okay, I have no GPS telling me where I have to turn off. A little way yet. Oh yeah, so here's the truck stop, the Petro Pass. Kind of suspected you were going to turn off here. Like, should I pass the guy? I'm like, no, I think he's going to turn off. Cube van with no lights on. Or at least he has daytime running lights. Starting to get brighter out. Excuse me. Okay, where is our exit? Driving the old school way. Of a memory, really. I do have a paper map in the back in a drawer. I have a paper map in an emergency. As long as I have cell service, I've got Google Maps too. But here in BC, it's about 50-50 where you have cell service and where you don't. You know, the mountains kind of stop cell signals. Work being done on the railroad. Lafarge or Lafarge? It's spelled Lafarge, so I'm going to go with Lafarge. Arrow reload on the left hand side here. Arrow, the trucking company. This is a huge hub for them over here. A lot of lumber comes down from northern BC and gets loaded onto train cars here. No idea why it doesn't get loaded onto train cars in Prince George instead of here, but must be logistical reasons. Oh, I just looked at the time. Darn it. It's going to be a long video. I guess for those of the people that find it too long have bailed out already. Those of you still here don't mind long videos. I'll do is I'll call it a day once we get off of Trans-Canada Highway 1 and we're only on Highway 97. As soon as we exit here, should be soon. Should be soon. What does this sign say? Hook Road. That's not us yet. Just watch, I drove by it or something. It'd be hard to miss. Another car with no lights on. Apparently they're more common than I think. All illegal. Don't know if it's actually enforced or not. Because there's lots of things illegal on the road that are not enforced. Like the speed limit. I will openly admit I am doing 105 right now in a 100 zone. And most other cars are doing 115, 120 in the 100 zone. And when I'm on my motorcycle, I'm usually doing 30 over. next to a cop. Wouldn't want to do 40 over though. And I've just taken the attitude it's safer to drive the same speed everybody else does than following the speed limit. Another car, no lights. Okay, you know what? Apparently they're everywhere. Yeah, the safest thing to do on the road is just drive the way everybody else does. If you hit, it's funny when we were on vacation. Hey, this is my exit, right? This looks like my exit. I wasn't reading a sign, but it looks like it. I'm just taking it. When we were driving in the US, it's like you hit a state border and all of a sudden everybody's doing exactly the speed limit. I'm like, well, if everybody else is doing exactly the speed limit, then so will I. Next state, everybody's doing 20 miles over the speed limit. I'm like, well, guess what? I'm going to be doing 20 miles over the speed limit. Just follow traffic. Do as the locals do. All right, Trans-Canada Highway is gone behind us. Climbing Highway 97 southbound down to Vernon. Up and then down to Vernon. So I am out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow in the bonus video. If you guys have hit that join button for like $1 a month, or $5 or $25, whatever you guys choose. Whatever you think my videos are worth. And then I'll see you guys on Monday again. I'm out of here. You guys rock.